Hello everyone, I hope you're doing very well today. So thank you so much for tuning in to my first video of the Two Tower yesterday. It was a fantastic movie, like I said, and I thoroughly enjoyed the first part. I hope you did too. But it's because I thoroughly enjoyed the video and I have some few comments here and there, and some of you had asked previously, like, why is she asking questions when the next clip is gonna answer those questions? It's because I can't see the future. Just curious me. But anyway, I totally appreciate your comments, your likes, your thumbs up, and then subscribing to the channel. It really helps me and it really helps this new channel grow. So thank you so much for being here. So without further ado, let's dig into today's second part of the Two Tower.
Oh, they're going to roll.
Oh, he must have died sometime in the night. What a tragedy for the king to lose his only son and heir. I understand.
This guy looks like a dead carcass. What is he talking about? He has such a spiteful mind. He really looks like a dead carcass, and I think the dead person looks better than him.
His passing is hard to accept, especially now that your brother has deserted you.
Leave me alone, Snake!
So fair. So cold. Like a morning with pale spring still clinging to winter's chill.
I don't get their relationship. What's going on? He's got her under a spell or something?
Your words are poison.
Do the people in the city know that the king's son is dead?
You find more cheer in a graveyard.
I must agree, though.
I cannot allow you before Theoden King so armed. Gandalf Grey him. Your staff.
Oh. You would not part an old man from his walking stick.
My lord, Gandalf the Grey is coming.
It's Gandalf the White. You're not up to date, my friend.
He's a herald of woe.
Why should I welcome you, Gandalf Stormcrow?
A just question, my liege. Late is the hour in which this conjurer chooses to appear.
Keep your forked tongue behind your teeth. I have not passed so far in death to bandy crooked words with a witless worm. Stop.
Well done.
I told you to take the wizard's staff!
Theoden, son of Thengir. If I go, Theoden dies. You did not kill me. You will not kill him. Rohan is mine. Be gone.
I thought this guy couldn't talk and do anything. What the hell happened to him? Like, he was like ailing and dying, and he was... So I think he was under Saruman's spell, that he was like so taken over by his power and he was listening to that guy. Oh, this is very interesting. I thought this is like a half-dead person. Oh, that is Saruman? I'm a bit confused now. What? Does his daughter know that it's him? Oh! Does he know that his son is dead? Oh?
I know your face.
Oh.
Eowyn.
It's like losing your parent to Alzheimer's or something. Like, you're there but they don't know you. But at least that you can understand it's a sickness. This is a spell. Was a spell.
No, my lord! Let him go. Enough blood has been spilled on his account.
Why?
Where is my son?
Beloquen, habot freone frecan forthon sendet, his crune dires, and Maya deoros.
Sometimes it's interesting, isn't it? Even though we don't understand a word that is being said about something. We just find it really sad. Sometimes music can be having such a fun influence on you. You don't have to understand the words, but you can express the emotion.
No parent should have to bury their child.
Indeed. Indeed. It's so sad for those parents who have to actually see their children passing away.
Rest your
So
heart.
sad.
Precious Yodri.
Really don't wish it on anyone.
This is but a taste of the terror that Saruman will unleash. Ride out and meet him head on. Draw him away from your women and children.
Aemir is loyal to you. His men will return and fight for their king.
I know what it is you want of me, but I will not bring further death to my people.
I feel like it was a bit too... I know he's a king and he has to... As a king you have to make tough decisions in short notice. There's not really time to dilly-dally and wait. But he's mourning the loss of his son. Whether it's a king or an everyday Tom, Dick and Harry, your son is your son. So as his father, maybe he's feeling protective, very protective over this whole situation. Maybe that's why those kind of emotions are taking over, that I do understand what he said as well, because by now the legions must have gone far away, how to bring them home and then gather all of them together and then go for war, but at the same time I think he realizes how much he has lost, like how many lives been lost from his county, his kingdom, while he was under a spell. And at the same time, with the loss of his son, he's feeling quite protective over his people. Maybe that's why he took this decision to rather protect them rather than going ahead with a war. I think I do understand that, that's how I take it actually.
Look to my coming. At first light on the 5th day. At dawn, look to the east.
We should start saying that, like, not like, oh, I'll be coming on Friday. No, look for my coming on at the first light of the 5th day. It gives you some excitement, right? You'll have to count. Now we have this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of system. I don't know. I thought it's quite interesting.
His name is Rhaegar. He was my cousin's horse.
Rhaegar. Seen around my skin. Turn this fellow free. He has seen enough of war.
Oh, he has PTSD. Yeah, actually, isn't it? Like when we really think about, I don't think we think enough about the situation the soldiers are going through, and even in nowadays, like the trauma they are going through war, and after they come back home, you condition them to go to a war, but you never decondition them. So they're like this lost souls. So it's really sad because of PTSD. So thinking about those days, like I really wonder how the animals actually took it. I know the animals don't think like humans, but they do feel sort of fear as well, and how they are with their peripheral vision, how they see things and how it really affects them. I wonder how it must have been for those war horses, isn't it? Must have been really tough. They must have had really tough and rough lives. So many things that they actually did not intend to see, but because we wanted their help in our battles, they had to go through them with us. I think food for thought.
You stink of horse.
Okay. What do you smell like?
The
I wonder
man.
what it smells like. Incense sticks.
Was he from Gondor?
Oaks.
No, from the north. One of the Dunedain rangers, I thought he was. His cloth was poor.
Why is Aragorn getting involved with this lady? Doesn't he have someone who's waiting back in the Elven land? I hope it's just a fling.
You have some skill with a blade.
I want to help him, Sam. Why? Because I have to believe he can come back.
Frodo is worried for his own desire that is getting strengthening by the day for the ring. I think that's why he wants to believe that Smeagol will have a return. He will be able to redeem, and then he will be able to get out of this whole slavery that he's having towards the ring. Oh,
Where is this
front.
You don't have any friends. Nobody likes you.
Not listening. Not listening. I hate you. I hate you.
I really like this duality in this. Even though they are talking about this golem, this Smeagol, this is the duality of a person, isn't it? We all have this angel and demon in us. We all have this thing. Sometimes we believe in ourselves, the good side of us in us, and then maybe the bad side sometimes question and laugh at you. I do not know. I see this as this Smeagol's character is just a reflection of the duality of the man. It's very interesting.
Who are they?
Wicked men, servants of Sauron. They are called to Mordor. The Dark One is gathering all armies to him. It won't be long now. He will soon be ready.
Ready to do what?
To make
To
his
you.
war. The last war that will cover all the world in shadow.
We've got to get moving. Come on, Sam. It's an elephant.
There's an elephant with 4 tusks. Yeah.
No one at home will believe this.
I really like Sam's positivity and his belief that he will go back home one day. I wonder how they're gonna track back home, but then he always have this like things like what he would do going back home, like the stories that he would share with the people back home. So sweet. I think that's the spirit that keeps him going, and I'm sure it helps Frodo too.
Where is she? The woman who gave you that jewel.
Our time here is ending. Arwen's time is ending. Let her go. Let her take the ship into the west. Let her bear away her love for you to the Undying Lands. There it will be evergreen.
My lord?
She is sailing to the Undying Lands with all that is left of her kin.
This happened.
What is it? What do you see? Under attack! All riders to the head of the column!
Come on!
Aragorn really shouldn't have let that guy go. He went and gave the whole news to him. I'm not for killing, but then it was stupid. Why did he let him go? What happened to Aragorn?
So few of you have returned.
Our people are safe.
Lord Aragorn,
Where is he?
He fell.
Oh, that's so sad.
Draw all our forces behind the wall. Bar the gate, and set a watch on the surrounds.
A new power is rising. Its victory is at hand.
I wonder how the people can downstairs, or the orcs down far down, can see him raising his hand or just speaking like that. Like there's a loudspeaker or something.
This night, the land will be stained with the blood of Rohan.
He's alive! I knew he's going to be... is he okay? Oh, you fool, get up, the horse is saying. Oh. Oh, this was so sweet, the horse.
He is not coming back. Why do you linger here when there is no hope?
There is still hope.
If Sauron is defeated and Aragorn made king and all that you hope for comes true, you will still have to taste the bitterness of mortality.
It's interesting. I sense a bit of the belief of even in Buddhism, since all life is suffering. Being alive is suffering, and yes, love is suffering, because the more you get attached to something, the harder it gets to depart, but depart you must. So I do not know, here it is shown as, so your solution is to be immortal, and then just the immortal, and then just be away from this kind of worldly life in the possessions, right? But like I felt like there's a bit of a reference to it, to like the nirvana in Buddhism, where you are not to be born again, hence you are, when you reach enlightenment, then you are away from the suffering eventually.
Frodo begins to understand. The quest will claim his life. You know this. You have foreseen
Will it?
It is the risk we all took.
Will it really claim his life?
In the gathering dark, the will of the ring grows strong.
My men tell me that you are orc spies.
Spies? Now wait just a minute.
Well, if you're not spies, then who are you?
We are hobbits of the Shire. Frodo Baggins is my name, and this is Samwise Gamgee.
Your bodyguard?
His gardener.
Oh. Just think about the horror to find your brother like that.
For Gondor! For Gondor! For Gondor! For Gondor!
Like he had a lot of men, just like Saruman is having right now with the orcs.
Remember today, little brother. Today, life is good. What?
He's here.
Who's that?
Oh, one moment of peace can he not give us that?
Where is he? Where is Gondor's finest? Where is my firstborn?
Father!
There's a father. So I...
But for Faramir, the city would still be standing. Were you not entrusted to protect it?
I would have done, but our numbers were too few.
Oh, too few. You let the enemy walk in and take it on a whim.
Why do some parents do that? Can be the king or the queen or whoever it is. Sometimes the parents are the ones who really kill the confidence of these children. Like, at the end of the day, as a child, you look up to your parents' thought, your parents' opinion about you. It matters so much. Doesn't matter what your parent is. It's nothing to do with how educated or uneducated or what kind of a position they hold or where they are. It doesn't matter. For every child, I find, like, I stand to be corrected, but I have noticed many times in my life that children always, it doesn't matter what age you are as well. Sometimes, yes, well, the older you get, sometimes you can actually brush it past and not think about it, but it really matters to children what the parents think. If the parents are proud of their children, if they show it, if they tell them, acknowledge it, it really boosts their confidence as humans. But just see how cruel it is for a father to just treat one child and like hail him like a hero and everything, all the praises, and then the other son you put him down. Well, that shows for me, I think it shows the huge weakness in the father. Nothing to do with the child here. It's the father who's having a huge weakness.
That is not my intent.
You give him no credit, and yet he tries to do your will.
Exactly.
If there's need to go to Rivendell, send me in his stead.
You?
Oh,
I
come
see.
on.
A chance for Faramir, Captain of Gondor, to show his quality. I think not. I trust this mission only to your brother. The one who will not fail me.
Oh, come on. Seriously? What a father is that? It's pathetic. He has such, I feel like he has such low self-esteem, so he's trying to push down one of his sons below him.
There's some good in this world, Mr. Frodo. And it's worth fighting for.